A Sydney mom got pregnant with twins just 6 weeks after giving birth. In 2015, Eliza Kirby had just started dating her partner Ben. And after only 3 months of the relationship, the Sydney, Australia-based couple discovered that they were going to be parents. Kirby told Australian news website news.com.au in February 2017 that she and Ben were both over the moon at the news. So in January 2016, the couple welcomed a baby girl into the world and named her Charlie. Shortly afterward, the new parents' love life returned to normal, with Kirby and her partner not using any contraception. To some, this decision might have seemed risky, but Kirby had put her faith in an old wives' tale. Yes, she held the belief that if a woman was breastfeeding her baby, then there was no possibility she could get pregnant. However, about 6 weeks after giving birth, Kirby woke up feeling very strange indeed. Kirby had been feeling exhausted since the birth of Charlie, of course. Most mothers testify that the weeks following childbirth are the most tiring time imaginable. But Kirby felt that her levels of exhaustion were beyond the norm. Kirby awoke one day with a terrible, although not unfamiliar headache. This was only 6 weeks after giving birth to Charlie. It seemed impossible to her, but Kirby told Ben that she thought she might be pregnant again. I knew I was pregnant straight away because when I woke up, it felt like I'd been hit in the head with a baseball bat, Kirby told the Daily Mail in February 2017. But Ben was not convinced immediately, so they took a pregnancy test. The test was negative. However, Kirby was so sure that she recognized how she was feeling that she took 4 tests in total before doctors confirmed that she was indeed pregnant. The couple were understandably shocked that it had happened so quickly. However, there was more profound news to come for the couple. According to Kirby, the medical technician told them, "Look, it's early days, but I think there's 2." It was true. Not only was the new mom expecting after an incredibly short amount of time, but she was also going to have identical twin boys. I was so scared, but secretly super excited. I think everyone has a secret desire for identical twins, she told news.com.au. But how did Ben fare upon hearing the news? According to Kirby in the Daily Mail, Ben's face just went white. Suffice to say, he wasn't expecting 3 children within 1 year. But to Kirby, the thought of having a big family was ideal. She told news.com.au, "I had always been set on having as many children as I can." It seems that fate was more in tune with Kirby than Ben. So the pregnancy continued. Kirby and Ben had to get used to the concept of having another 2 screaming babies so soon after the first. Both Kirby and Ben had twins among their relations, but not identical twins. I recalled living in pleasant denial during her term until the stomach became very big indeed. By this point, Kirby had started a blog called Twingenuity. Here, she wrote about her increasing size. At 35 weeks, for example, she noted that she was unable to walk without stopping, and she weighed some 77 pounds more than she did pre-pregnancy. The rest of the pregnancy went well, however, and the baby boys arrived in December 2016. Suddenly, little Charlie had 2 new baby brothers called Jack and Wolf. Things would never be quite the same again for their parents, who now had a very full house. So it was out with the old car and in with the Volkswagen family wagon, a vehicle big enough to cart them all around. Luckily, they were able to adapt their existing pram accordingly, although there was no longer space for Charlie. However, the big sister had got on well with the twins so far. Her hobbies include headbutting them in an attempt to give them a kiss, trying to poke their eyes out, sticking her grubby little fingers in their mouths, and just generally trying to attack them anytime I turn my head, Kirby said. Despite feeling as though she has triplets sometimes, the exhausted mom said, "I'm functioning, just." She's also been expressing her milk as she finds it too difficult to breastfeed the boys while looking after Charlie. Getting through a whopping 20 diapers a day, the family of 5 are coping, but not without the odd mishap. Kirby's blog recalls the time she picked up 2 of her kids from nursery, accidentally leaving one behind. Ben had to go and retrieve the other child later. Kirby told the Daily Mail that she and Ben are a strong team, despite not knowing each other for very long before she got pregnant the first time. She jokingly added that Ben has never known her not pregnant. At least she's not as emotional now. Regardless of old wives' tales, Kirby said, "Breastfeeding doesn't do shit. This pregnancy happened, it's for real." She explained that her doctor now uses her case as an example of what can happen if new mothers choose not to use contraception after giving birth. If Kirby's story has taught us anything, then it's that old wives' tales should be taken with a large pinch of salt.